If your roadmap ignores what people type into the search box, you are flying blind. We will turn raw logs into a simple trending and popular search report in Python. You feel the gap every day. Product teams optimize features, yet search keeps getting complaints. By the end of this video, you will be able to take raw time-stamped queries and produce two clear signals: what is popular overall and what is trending now. That helps prioritize content, surface outages, and spot viral interest fast. I'm Professor Pi, teaching search and IR from basics to advanced with simple, concepts-first Python that helps you solve bigger real-world problems. Trending needs context. Popular searches show what matters overall. Trending searches point to sudden changes in attention. Together, they tell product and content teams where to act. Success looks like a short report that ranks queries by lifetime volume, shows day-over-day surges, and mixes those signals so you do not chase noise. We will keep the example tiny, so the ideas stay visible on a few dozen lines. Now we will build a tiny log and count queries to see popularity. This snippet builds a tiny log and finds the most popular queries overall. This snippet creates a tiny event log with timestamps and query texts. It shows how to aggregate by query text to count occurrences. The core idea is simple. You read the log, group identical queries, and sort by the count. T-lines are the ones that create the toy data, the grouping that sums counts per query, and the final sort that yields the top items. This gives an immediate baseline, what people ask most often, which is the steady signal you use for navigation and evergreen content priorities. Next, we will compute day-over-day counts to catch surges. This snippet measures day-over-day change in query counts to spot surges. This snippet moves from total counts to time series for each query, aggregating counts per day. The idea is to compute how many times a query occurred on one day and compare that to the previous day. The key lines create daily buckets, pivot queries into rows, and compute a simple percent or ratio change. The output highlights queries with large jumps in short time windows. If you increase the window from 1 day to 2 days, you will smooth small daily noise, but may delay detection. If you shorten to hourly buckets, you catch very fast spikes at the cost of more noise. Now we will compare query mix across days to see share shifts. This snippet compares share of voice by day to reveal meaningful mix shifts. This snippet converts raw daily counts into relative shares, so each query's count is expressed as a fraction of that day's total volume. The logic first computes day totals, then divides each query count by its day total to get a share. The most useful lines are the day total calculation and the division step that yields percentages. This reveals when a moderately popular query suddenly grabs a much larger slice of attention, even if its raw count is small. Adjusting whether you look at absolute counts or shares changes what you call a meaningful shift. Next, we will dampen tiny signals so rare queries do not dominate. This snippet applies Laplace smoothing so low-volume spikes do not dominate. This snippet adds a small constant to counts before computing rates or ratios, which prevents zero divisions and limits the effect of queries with tiny denominators. The main idea is to bias estimates slightly toward the mean, so a single event does not create a huge percent change. The important lines add the smoothing constant to both numerator and denominator. Then recompute share or growth. Choosing a larger smoothing value makes the metric more conservative and hides small spikes. Choosing a smaller value makes the metric more reactive. This balances sensitivity and false alarms. Now, we will combine both signals into a single score you can act on. This snippet blends popularity and trend into a small, actionable baseline. This snippet creates a composite score by combining a normalized popularity rank and a normalized trending score. The key steps are scaling the total count and the smoothed day-over-day change, so they are comparable. Then, adding them with a weight that reflects how much you trust recent momentum versus long-term volume. The adjustable parameter here is the weight. Increase weight toward trend to spotlight fast movers. Increase weight toward popularity to favor stable, high-impact queries. The result is a short, ranked list you can use as a daily briefing for product and content teams. This toy example maps easily into a real system. Replace the tiny log with your production event stream. Persist daily aggregates in a fast store. Surface the merge score to dashboards or alerting so humans can inspect the raw context before acting. Recap what it is. A three-part approach that finds popular queries, measures short-term surge, and combines them into one prioritization score. When to use it: when you need fast signals to guide content, fixes, or feature priorities from search logs. One caveat: small volume queries and short windows create false positives, so smoothing and sensible weighting matter. Next step, tune the composite weight between popularity and trend to match your appetite for novelty versus impact. That single knob changes the recommendations you see. If short, practical IR helps, subscribe and watch the IR videos.